Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I am the one and only Naboxhead, and I am still not dead. Sorry to disappoint you, but I'm still kicking. I'm not gone yet. So, I have been spammed by a certain Twitter handle. So, you know what that means? Time for another Q&A with me. I know it's been a couple months since you've last seen me, but I guess it's time to do something now. So, all these questions, once again, are from @Discolius. Number 1. What have you been up to lately? Work. Yeah, I've been doing 2 jobs since July, so a slow week for me these days. Well, I guess I've technically been doing 2 jobs since December, but one of them was like not a whole lot going on, so it left me with a lot more time than the job that I picked up in July. So now I'm at the point where 55 hours is, like 50 to 55 hours is the typical work week for me. It's tiring, but Fatty needs money to pay rent. We all got bills to pay, we all got things we want to work to. Sometimes you just gotta put your nose to the grindstone to make it all happen. And such is the way of life. So it's been work, and more work for me. And that's what I've been up to lately. So next up, we have more @Discolius. Like I said, these are him spamming me some more. With all the wrestling shirts you have, are there any you still want? Let's see. Yeah, I've gotten quite a few over the past couple years with all the random wrestling shirts that I've done. You've seen a lot of John Cena shirts come to me, which I've gotten rid of, obviously. As you see, I've got Macho Man. I remember getting a Hulkamania shirt, Daniel Bryan, CM Punk, Undertaker, Ravishing Rick Rude, The Rock. I'd have to go back and double check, but I'm not sure if I've ever gotten a Rey Mysterio shirt. Yeah, I've gotten a lot of, even Rick Rude. Even Ravishing Rick Rude, I have a shirt of him. So yeah, I've gotten quite a few over the past 2 or 3 years. And as for ones I don't yet have, I would love to get a Jake the Snake Roberts shirt. Maybe like a Bret Hart or an Owen Hart shirt. Legion of Doom. Yeah, there's actually quite a few that I would love to get from my childhood, you know. As for the current roster, maybe Bray Wyatt, The Shield. But yeah, it's just like I haven't quite been as interested as I was, say, 20 years ago. Just how it's been lately, you know? I just haven't felt as drawn in as I was as a kid. But yeah, there are still some shirts that I would like to get. @Discolius asks, any video plans coming up? The Boxer Awards have not been forgotten by any stretch. It's one of those things where I'm stubbornly sticking to a particular idea that I have for that. So it's a matter of just hashing out my schedule with the person that I need to get it done. So I'm sticking to it because I love the way it looks in my head. It's just one of those ones where at the very least I'm having too much of a laugh to pass it up. So even if it's not like the annual, even if it's not like an annual thing, it's like maybe in the Box of Awards 6.0 to make that happen. Just because it's like, I love the idea. So that one is still has to be done. I have season 3 pegged, but I want to get the Box of Awards done first before I do season 3. And I did order some loot crates. They had a Friday the 13th deal going on, so I was able to get 50% off the regular loot crate and then 30% off the gaming loot crate. So went for the 3 months package on both of those. So bottoms out, I should be able to get 3 videos out of that. And yeah, those are my commitments for, at the very least, for video plans. Yeah, so that's what I have floating around in my head. Next up, what's it like being 34? It's a lot like being 33. I've noticed that with each birthday, they just seem to become less and less special. It becomes more like another day on the year. Like, oh, now I'm, like last year, oh, I'm 33. Like this year, oh, I'm 34. So yeah, that's just how it goes sometimes. You know, the older you get, the less special your birthdays seem to feel. Best movie you've seen and missed this year? Oh, let's see. I've only gotten to see a few movies in this past year. Out of the few I saw, I'd probably say Logan was the best of the 2 or 3 that I've seen this year. I also got to see Logan Lucky a few weeks ago. Nothing really that special about it. Not bad, but I'm not rushing out to buy the DVD either. Let's see. I also got to see Doctor Strange. Better than Logan Lucky, but still not exactly something I'm rushing out to buy the DVD of either. Maybe for Christmas. I know it's not quite I know it came out last year, but Rogue One was one that was probably on the better end of the stuff that I saw this within the past year. As for what I've missed, based on the reviews, probably War for the Planet of the Apes is probably the best one I've missed. I also wanted to see the second Goon movie and Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, but I've just had a busy year this year. So, such is the way of life, and hopefully maybe I'll get a chance to see them at some point, you know, like Goon 2, for example. There's a good chance I could probably wind up catching that in, say, the $5 Walmart bin, and which would make it cheaper than going to see it in theaters. So, that's how it could go, maybe. And to round out this Q&A, favorite cooking video memory? Probably the gourmet grilled cheese. If you go back to my channel, there's one where the autistic chef David Leahy and we each made like a gourmet grilled cheese. My favorite, I cite that because of my botched first attempt. I was originally going to edit that out, but when I looked back and I saw it, and it was just one of those things where it was too funny to leave out, because you see me piling everything in there, and then I go to flip it and it just falls apart, and it's dead. Botchamania cook style. I know you probably don't think it's funny, but guess what? Guess what? When it comes to my videos, more often than not, I'm probably the one who cares the most. That's bad. Yeah, if you have any questions, at the Boxin on Twitter, like my Facebook page. That's bad. Oh, like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Oh, it just fell apart. It fell apart worse than my life.